So as we're walking upstream, we see an owl fly out of its tree and just hover over the land, and it really got me to thinking about why we wanted to start this project. And of course, one aspect was fishing and to catch a ton of fish and see these beautiful areas, but it's also to bring outreach and awareness to conservation efforts here in Nebraska. There are tons of wildlife management areas. However, they've also been whittled down over time. The CRP lands, the habitats, due to monocropping and the industry of corn and soy and wheat. And I'm not trying to condemn those by any means, but we have to look at the facts here, and what monocropping has done is shrunk habitats for owls, for deer, for coyotes. And yeah, one can argue that they're invasive, but the fact of the matter is they have been here a lot longer than we have, and they are also a sign of good environment, of healthy environment. And when those habitats like pheasant, owls, deer are wiped out, then it shows that our environment is also at a decline. And so that's why we need to protect these areas. That's why we need to protect trout streams, because that's where deer come in to feed. That's the clean water. And if trout are healthy and thriving, then that's a good sign of this water being sustainable and nourishing, not to just the fish and the animals, but to us as well. And once that's polluted from runoff of pesticides, herbicides, fungicides, then that directly affects our drinking water, and that goes into that has to be filtered out through a more chemical means. And the less we can do that, it's not only going to be beneficial for us, but for the atmosphere, for the habitat, the wildlife here. And so it just really got me thinking about why these places are so important, and why we want to convey this message that they need to be protected, they need to be expanded, and they need to really be cared for. And not just in a way that is for off limits use, but to utilize it, to participate in recreation, whether that's fishing, whether that's hunting. For these conservation efforts, when we pay money for a permit, that's going directly to these efforts to keep these thriving and sustainable. And when we participate in that, we also help out the population. We help grow the big fish, we help grow the big deer, for us to enjoy our lives and to provide for our family, whether that's food or a means of just a healthy lifestyle of joy and happiness and love. And yeah, those are just some of the thoughts that are running through my head, and why these places are so great, and why we need to continue to protect, to care, and to conserve.